What you over here kikiing about?
So I got a Tinder.
Of course you did.
I know, like, and these men are DMing me and they're like saying like a bunch of cute corny shit, but I don't know, it's making me laugh, so fuck it.
So is this how you dating now?
I mean, what choice do I have? It's 2018. Dudes are not stepping up and it's not quality men, so I'm taking mine into my own hands. I'm checking out these dating apps.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. What is your definition of dating?
Okay, so when I think about dating, I think about furthering my relationship or furthering a relationship with a partner, with a guy. So let's say, for instance, a guy wants to take me out or I take him out. We hanging out more often. We're talking more often. We're just exploring to see if we are a match.
Now, is dating only a singular term? Like, are you only dating one person? Like, so, for example, like, is it dating just exclusively? Like, do you only use that term when you are dating someone one-on-one?
No, so I feel like in the beginning stages of dating somebody, I'm probably gonna be more open to dating other people because at the same time, I don't know if this is gonna work. So if this doesn't work, I low-key, I want an option. Yes, I said it. So I would be like, okay, as we get to know each other and as time goes by and I really feel like, you know what, I actually feel like we make sense, we're connecting, I would say, okay, let's actually explore the idea of dating exclusively. I don't know, what do you think?
I agree with that. I think, but at the same time, I think I myself, and I could be wrong too, but I think my definition of using it is, I would, if I'm talking to multiple people, I use that word, talking. Talking is like, okay, I might be having conversations with you, and I'm having conversations with her, and I'm having conversations with her. That's talking, and we might go on a couple dates here and there and stuff like that. But when I think of dating someone, I think of it's just me and that person. I'm dating this person. Necessarily, we don't have a title. We're not going with this boyfriend-girlfriend thing yet, but I am dating you, I am pursuing you, I am having sex with you, but technically at the same time, I guess when you're talking to someone, I could technically be talking to someone and having sex with them as well.
Okay, so then I feel like talking is like the immature version of dating.
Immature
I feel like when we were younger in college, it was like, oh yeah, I'm talking to him, or I'm talking to her.
Dating.
We steered away from dating because dating makes it seem official. Absolutely. It makes it seem like, okay, we're officially making moves to being something.
Yeah.
So now that we're older,
I agree,
and time is of the essence, you know, we got eggs, bacon,
eggs and bacon? We making breakfast?
I said eggs, baking as in, okay, never mind.
Oh, eggs, bacon. Okay.
Come on.
Gotcha. Okay, my bad.
Okay, so now that we're getting older and that stuff is starting to become important, now I'm using the term dating because I ain't about to be giving no dude my time unless he about to be serious with me and talking to me and really like trying to get to know me. I'm sorry.
I hate her in these accents and this tone. But you know what? I agree with your definition. I think everybody has a different definition. Let's see what the streets think about dating in 2018. If you had to define dating in 2018, what does it look like?
Horrible.
Alright.
Not featuring it.
Not feeling it. Alright, what about you?
I would say that dating does not exist in 2018.
Why do you say
the movie
that?
The Nun?
Yeah, no, not yet.
Well, that's it.
I'm a little bit older than my friend here by a little bit, but I just feel like people don't date. Like, people aren't meeting each other and gaining energy from each other and deciding, like, let's get to know each other and figure out where it goes from here. People are down to fuck.
Dating could be texting. It could be exclusively going on dates, just going on dates, talking but not exclusive. Okay. I don't know.
All right, what do you think?
Mine is no attachment.
No attachment is dating, so not having any attachment. Okay.
Yeah, we're dating. We're trying to figure out what we want.
Okay. There's no way to pinpoint how you date, like, because obviously, as you could just see earlier, you was dating on social media. So what's your thoughts on that?
I mean, okay, so when I think about social media and dating, especially in 2018, I feel like it's the wave of the future. I'm not gonna lie. I went on a date from a dude that slid in my DMs. Don't get no ideas out there if you are thinking of doing that, because I'm not gonna do that with everybody. But a dude recently has said, like, hey yo, like, you playing? I was like, how am I playing? He was like, you don't know it, like, I'll take you out. I'm like, well, take me out, like, call you on your bluff. And we actually went on a date the next day, and it was a great time, and we connected, and he's such a great guy. Shout out to you, guy, you know who you are. But seriously, like, oh, you got my name drop.
All right. But so yeah, we talk about social media, but so there's all these apps. We got the Tinders, the Plenty of Fish, the
what?
Plenty of Fish, you ain't never heard that one?
Oh, Lord.
The Farmers Meet one. There's one for like farmers or
Lord.
Christian Mingle. There's like all these different sites. But then we on top of that, we're using Twitter and Instagram to still do the same thing. We slide in DMs.
Are you sliding DMs?
I do not slide in DMs anymore.
Why don't you slide in DMs anymore, Matthew Gray?
Because Matthew Gray is an engaged man. That was a wink. I'm really good at it. But yes. So those days is behind me. But when I was sliding in DMs, you know, you do whatever is necessary. You're gonna like all the pictures to get that attention going.
Oh wait, so tell me how you do it. Tell me back in the day, what did you used to do?
Oh, back in my day, no. Literally, if I wanted a girl's attention on Instagram, I'ma go through her pictures and I'ma like some old.
Are you going to like 44 weeks?
No, that's too far back. Okay. I'm gonna go to 44 weeks, but I'm not liking anything on 44 weeks ago unless that's an accident. But I'm gonna go back a couple weeks.
Okay.
I might like a couple of them, see if I start any conversation out of her.
Are you liking the ones in the bikinis or are you liking the ones of the selfies?
I'm liking everything. Everything gets a double tap.
Because you know how Thought Gray gets down.
Yes, he was a great person. Anyway, so, and then if that doesn't get an attention, I was never big in the DMs though, just because I'm more of a person that believes dating should still be face to face.
Okay.
So like, if it's someone I know, I'm definitely gonna wait till I see them out and about because it's LA. You know, we gonna run into each other someday. But like, if it's someone like that's not in my inner circle or something like that, then I might have to hit her on the DMs like, hey, how you doing? You know, I might send a meme, I send like a quick little gif, like, you know, something funny and cute. But then if that doesn't get a response, then I'm not the type that's gonna keep staying myself in there. I'm not moving in the couch.
Okay, one more question. Do you feel like social media is like negatively affecting how we perceive dating?
Absolutely. You gotta think, like, you know, some people, that validation, like we talked about in the earlier episode, some people are using that validation in dating. Oh, are you posting someone that you're dating? Or you wait till their boyfriend and girlfriend to post them? Or like, are you always posting them? Some people you might get some backlash if you're not posting them enough. And so that plays a role in how you perceive dating because, you know, social media is such a big thing in our everyday life that if we're not like putting our person on Instagram, then we don't care about them. Or, you know, we might be checking our person's Instagram to see, you know, what they liking or what and that might stir up some comments, you know. Oh, who is such and such comment on your picture? Why is she leaving heart eyes? I don't know. It's a nice picture. I'm handsome.
Alright, well, you know what? Like, I'm sure Sharice got something to say about this. So
I'm sure too. Let's see.
It goes down in the DM. It go down.
Do you feel like social media affects your perceptions of dating?
It does because there's a lot of different issues that you have going on. I feel like social media lacks the face-to-face verbal communication. People nowadays don't understand how to have a face-to-face conversation.
Okay.
For example, like sending a DM or a comment is just the normal way to approach somebody or to talk to somebody. So to be able to actually approach somebody, have real life conversation, and actually be able to interact with people in a face-to-face is a lot different now because people don't know how to do it.
Dating is not, you know what I'm saying, like you can't meet nobody off the street no more and just be like, yo, I think you're cute, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you gotta get online, you gotta feel like what's Instagram looking like, what's Facebook looking like, you know what I'm saying, shit, what's Moco Space and all that bullshit that we used to deal with in high school. I think that's really what it is now. Like you can't holler at somebody on the street and be like, yo, what's up, shawty? Like it's not gonna be the same.
Random question. Are people still Netflix and chilling? Like, is that still a part of dating?
Why would they not be? It's the simplest form of dating. I mean, it's not okay. Now we're getting our taboo era. Netflix and chill is considered a date. Granted, it's not the conventional way of dating. It's not our parents' way of dating, but it is a date. Like, I mean, I have a good movie on. We watching this movie. It might be funny. We got. If you're just trying to bypass into the chill moment, then obviously you're not gonna put a good movie on. But if it's something that you already got a relationship with someone, you can't Netflix and chill on the first night expecting to go somewhere.
I've got Netflix and chilled before.
That doesn't surprise anybody.
Oh!
Why would anybody be surprised that you Netflix and chill?
Wow!
The previews probably don't even load up and you already chilling.
Whoa!
But I think that goes into the next conversation of how.
I'm sorry, you're not gonna take that one. It's not that easy. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm not getting Netflix and chill that easy. Like, I've got Netflix and chilled, but that's only one time. A dude has to take me on a date.
But sometimes you go on dates just for food.
Is that wrong? I'm hungry. story.
That's a whole nother question for a whole nother.
Ladies, comment below if you went on a date before for some food, or if you got food guys that take you out and they like to feed you. I provide great conversation. I make you feel good. I support you. I make sure that you are on point with your career goals, like in a conversation, and I get fed, and then I'm gonna make sure I get to go play so I can eat later. And it's just, my bad. More of a story. I genuinely feel like I'll do Netflix and chill, but I won't let a man get comfortable and just inviting me over his house every 5 seconds.
Absolutely. Now that's not dating anymore. If it's only Netflix and chill, if that's the only stage y'all got. I hate to break the news to you. Y'all just fucking. Let's just call it what it is. Let's just call it spade what it's spade. But now, I guess that brings me into the idea of dating in general. So define your ideal date. What is a date? For you talking about you need food. Does a date have to be $200 for you?
No, a date does not have to be $200. It was funny that I got posed this question of like, you know how men and women, like a woman would be like, okay, I'm gonna wait 90 days until I have sex. I rebuttal was like, okay, would you wait 90 days for me to spend money on you? And I was like, wow, that's a great question.
That's a bomb question.
I said yes, I would, because that will require you to become creative. I would actually be curious to see like, what do you come up with? But then I was also battling with the fact that
90 days or free days.
I was also battling with the fact that you're gonna spend money in some aspect, like whether it's gas, whether it's you're gonna spend money in some aspect. But I personally love dates where it's just pure interaction. Like I love like picnics. I love like interactive dates where we're doing some type of activity. Like I like stuff like that too. Wine and dine days it be cool and all, but it can be real like I feel like I can't be myself.
Okay, I feel that.
I don't know, what do you think?
I think I'm more of a traditional, not every single time, but I think I'm more of a traditional. I love the movies, but that's just because movies are a big like pastime for me. Like that's a big hobby. I love the newest movies, but it's not just about like, oh, but I don't think movies are always an ideal date because you don't get to know the person. Yeah. So sometimes that movies and dinner part or movies and drinks comes to play. Right. Because I'm going to test your intelligence to see how you broke down that movie. Are you catching all the things? Are you laughing at the same jokes as me? Like, are we watching this movie together, or am I watching by myself and you just sitting there like straight face? Like, I'm not going to see like Avengers with everybody because not everybody's going to understand Avengers how I understand Avengers, you know? So those kind of things. But I don't think dates need to be pricey. I think pricey dates are special occasions. I think they're like, you know, hey, like, you know, I'm really trying to show you a good time. But there's other ways to show good times without spending money. So I'm wondering if the streets have like their ideal dates. Like, what do you think the streets got? Let's find out. All right.
Okay, my thing is, I hate dinner dates. I find them so formal and awkward. I want you to like take me somewhere, like show me different places, like do something like active maybe together, like something interactive, but definitely not somewhere where you have to spend a lot of money, because like first dates I definitely don't expect like a guy to like pay for things. And then there's that like I expect 2018.
I'm a conversation freak. I love to talk.
Conversation freak.
I'm a conversation freak. I like to talk. I like to get to know the person on that first date. So then when I'm blessed to have the second one, I can actually do something that she's more inclined to be interested in. So to me, the first date is the icebreaker. So for example, a small cafe somewhere reasonably affordable for two of us, and then from there, the night doesn't have to stop. It can venture out to walking around the corner, just chopping it up, or go back to the spot. Like,
Netflix and chill counts as a date for you guys? No, hell no.
No.
Oh, okay. No. Netflix and chill is watching a flick and asking you like, oh, do we like the same type of shit? Because if I don't like to say, you want to watch some horror movie, nigga, I want to watch something that's comedy. If we not feeling each other, it's not going to work. Okay, come on.
What you like? A whole lot of what you like? Me on
What type of guys are you looking for?
Okay, so now that I'm older, I feel like my ideal guy has just dramatically changed. When I was younger, I would look at like more of like the stuff that didn't matter. Now I feel like I'm focusing on like ambitions. Do you have a relationship with God? Career goals. I'm looking at, are you creative? I love guys who are creative. I love men that have intellect. I love men that can stimulate my mind. I love men who are great in bed. I mean, yeah. I love men who know how to dress. I love men who just have goals bigger than themselves. Like, you know, really are just trying to go after something. I love men who are family oriented. So I mean, that's like an ideal candidate for me. Like, what about for you?
I mean,
So you already found it. So list this characteristics out.
I think things that were important to me for finding someone that I consider ideal was, you know, loyalty. Loyalty plays a big part in like everything. You know, I'm someone that has a lot of things going on, so I need someone to have my back when I least expect it. You know, I need someone to believe in me when I stop believing in myself. That was a big important thing. You're so dramatic. I need someone that, you know, I think most men look for this idea of, you know, nurturing. Like, are you gonna be there? You know, I'm not looking for no mom. I got a mom. I can take care of my damn self. I can cook. You know, I was great single. Like, I was okay. Like, I was taking care of myself.
You was an independent bad bitch.
But the things that you look for that, you know, in your potential mate, in that person that you're like trying to move forward with, are like things that, you know, are important to you. Like, how can I build? You know, when I was young, like when like 5 years ago, you could ask me like, oh, what you looking for? Somebody dating? I'm like,
real trivial.
I'm like looking for somebody. Oh shit, how often are we having sex? Are we fucking like daily? You know, those were things that I was looking for. But you know, your mind changes, your personality changes, and you start wanting things that, you know, matter. And I think that's kind of where your mind starts to form. You like, where am I going with this? So I think we should wrap up this whole video and let's get to the streets one last time and see what their ideal person is. Like, who are they trying to date in 2018?
Okay.
Explain, what is your ideal person to date anyway then? Who would you define as ideal?
Just someone that's like a genuinely like good person, can make me laugh, like that I can
make me laugh. Yeah.
That's like number one.
Yeah, make me laugh. I want someone who can make me laugh.
You heard her.
You get it? I want someone who can make me pee my pants.
Oh. So much appearance because I'm open to whatever.
Okay.
It's more so the respect.
Okay.
And the connection on the mind.
Okay.
How do you stimulate my mind? That's what I'm more looking for, not for the appearance.
Okay. What about you?
My biggest requirement is honesty.
Okay.
I cannot stand liars. If you don't want to be around me, just tell me you don't want to be around me. Sometimes I don't want to be around you either.
Okay.
We're probably on the same.
Somebody that's intelligent, somebody that has a very good head on her shoulders, someone that actually has goals and aspirations in her life. She doesn't see just the smaller picture of what's going on right now. Can understand like the bigger picture of what you could be trying to doing, what that person could be trying to do, and how they can coincide and grow together with it.
We're just moving on in our lives, and I think we just have to keep adapting. So dating is just going to be at this ever-changing forefront, and then you either get in where you can, or you know, you swim with the fishes.
Wow. I mean, no, that's a great point. I feel like when we look at dating in 2018, I think I want to now just start having more of a clearer and more positive view of it, and I think that comes with a more mature thought process. I feel like, of course, as we get older, we're developing that, but you know, a lot of people are scared of dating, and I think this episode was important to highlight, like, you know what is dating in 2018? How can we shed more of a positive light through our experiences, through what other people's experiences are, and hopefully people can find love that way, because clearly, Matt, you found love. Oh my god, I'm so excited for you, because you're a thought and you just need to calm your fucking dick down.
Anyway, leave a comment down below. Make sure you follow us at Let Me Ask You, the letter U, this, and make sure you tell us what you think of this episode. Tell us your thoughts, your ideal candidates. We want to see some more action in our comments. Blow up our comments so we can get back to you.
What's good?
This show is made for us, by us, and can only be powered by you.